Firstly, we knew we needed to be in a developing country because a project like this, which is quite experimental, is very difficult to do in a developed country. Firstly, because it's too expensive. Secondly, because there's lots of regulations in terms of what type of house you can build, whether it's legal to catch your own rainwater, whether you can supply your own energy systems. And here we're in an isolated enough area that we can do pretty much what we want, which is very nice. So we were able to build quite a different style of house. We were able to do our own plumbing, our own electrical work. We were able to build our own hydroelectric plant on our river. So these are things that are very difficult to do in the developed world without a lot of money and a lot of bureaucracy. It's a very temperate climate, so we can build a very simple house. We don't need to think about heating and too much insulation. We have 25 or 30 degrees all year round, so it's a very pleasant living environment. Things grow very well here. We have good rainfall here as well. We have access to a river. We knew early on that we wanted to do hydroelectric as our preferred choice of renewable energy, so for that we needed a river or a good supply of water. So that's a very easy thing to get in the jungle. Isolated from the society that we're trying to separate ourselves from is quite important to us as well. Because there are lots of really good, useful things that cities have to offer, in particular human capital, so like-minded people that are doing other great projects. But there's also the influence of all of the negative things that we're trying to escape. So the bad diet, the temptation to spend money, and the competitiveness, and lots of the attitudes that we're trying to escape. When we first arrived, our piece of land was an old farm, so it was agricultural area. Most of it had been logged. We didn't have a lot of large trees, but we had to clear this section here for the house. And it was the wet season, so we were camping in the mud, and so we had a lot of motivation to build our house very fast. So the first project was building our house, which is still not complete, but it's comfortable now. And the second main task was building a good workshop, because we need a lot of nice tools and for doing all of our small projects. And then that probably took a year, and then after about a year we started on the hydroelectric system. So that's been the major project for about the last 2 years. Because we're planning to use quite a high level of technology in the project, providing our own energy supply was really critical, and that was what we prioritised early on.